feeling when you walk into a grocery store and you end up grabbing more than you needed? New snacks, frozen dinners, and before you know it, your cart looks like you're going to go on a Netflix binge instead of hitting your fat loss goals. If that's you, don't worry, I've been there too. That's why in today's video, I'm breaking down something I teach all my clients in the soft to sculpted method. And it is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grocery shopping method. It's a super simple framework that helps you eat in a calorie deficit without counting your calories. It's going to save you money and you're never going to feel overwhelmed when planning your meals again. So let's get into it. So before I show you this method, I'm just going to be real for a second. Most people don't struggle with eating, they struggle with planning. Walk into the grocery store with good intentions, but no structure at all. You grab random healthy foods, they don't combine into real meals. And then midweek, you're tired, nothing sounds good, and or end up ordering takeout. That's not a discipline problem, that's a system problem. Because fat loss doesn't happen from a perfect diet, it happens from a repeatable one. And the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method is what's going to fix that. So here's how the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method works. You're pretty much going to build a grocery list off of these numbers. You're going to want 5 veggies, 4 proteins, 3 different fruits, 2 starchy carbs, and 1 treat. And that's pretty much it. Every time you go grocery shopping, you just plug in different options for every single number. This creates variety without chaos and automatically balances your macros without even tracking. So we're going to start out with your 5 veggies. Most women, when they're on a fat loss journey, they undereat veggies because they don't plan them out into their grocery list. But if you have 4 go-to ones that always are stocked in your fridge, you're never going to struggle to hit your volume or eating in volume and your fiber. So here's an example rotation of your veggies. You can do spinach, kale, or broccoli and cauliflower, bell peppers and zucchini, cucumbers and carrots. What I usually do is I pre-cut them, or I wash them, pre-cut them, and keep them visible in the fridge so that when you see them, you're bound to eat them. And if you hate salads, you can always roast your veggies as well. In the air fry them, toss them in extra virgin olive oil, add some spices to them. You don't have to love veggies, you just gotta learn how to make them taste good and eat them enough consistently. We have this meme in our soft sculpt method that we always rely on Taylor Farms if we're not sure how to make a salad. There's so many flavors for Taylor Farms. They're cheap, affordable, easy to put together. They're also super yummy as well. So always have that stocked in your fridge as well. So next is your 4 proteins. Protein is the foundation for your body composition. It helps with your recovery, it builds lean muscle, and it keeps you full longer, which is honestly the key when you're trying to lose fat. So here's an example grocery list. You always want to have chicken breast stocked up, extra lean ground beef or turkey, salmon, tilapia, or cod is really good to have as fish in your fridge, egg whites. We always have eggs stocked in our fridge, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. These protein sources can mix into different meals. For different meals, you want to think stir fries, omelets, taco bowls, or even high protein desserts. Next thing we got is your fruits. Fruits are nature's dessert, packed with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. And here's my go-to rotation when it comes to fruits. It's always going to be bananas, berries, frozen mangoes, frozen strawberries, bags of mandarin oranges. A lot of these fruits, I pair them up with a post-workout smoothie or breakfast. Berries, bananas are super good as a dessert to put on top of your yogurt. And you want to stick with foods that you're actually going to eat, not fruits that are going to rot in your fridge and you're not going to eat. You don't want to buy stuff because it's healthy. You want to buy stuff that you're actually going to eat. The next thing you want are 3 carbs. So the biggest myth for a lot of women is they think that carbs are the enemy. They're not. Carbs fuel your energy for training. They keep your hormones balanced and they prevent cravings when eaten in the right portions. So an example list of what I usually grab for carbs is always going to be jasmine rice or quinoa. We always have quick oats in the fridge. We have this high protein bread that we have always stocked in our fridge, or if we don't eat it, we're going to put it in our freezer. Bags of Yukon Gold potatoes or sweet potatoes are really good. And always having pasta in your pantry is always good as well. And you want to rotate these based on what you feel like eating on that week. You don't need 10 different carbs. 3 is already a lot. The secret is pairing them with the protein, and the veggies. And a plate like this, where there's a sufficient amount of carbs, is going to build your energy up and it's going to keep your calories in check as well. Because if you overeat carbs, those extra carbs are going to be stored as fat, which is why a lot of us are overweight. Last thing on the list is the one treat. This is the part that keeps your grocery shopping sustainable for the rest of your life. And you could pick anything and anything you want. There's chocolate, chips, popcorn, even ice cream. As long as if it fits within your calories, you're totally fine. The key is choosing one thing that's actually going to keep you satisfied instead of restricted. Restriction is what causes binges to happen. But once we have some allowance or flexibility in our grocery list, that kind of structure is what creates balance. If you tell yourself you can have a treat, you're going to crave it less. But if you tell yourself, I can't have a treat, you're going to think about it all freaking week. So again, here's how it looks. 5 veggies, 4 proteins, 3 different fruits, 2 different carbs, and 1 treat. That's your entire shopping list. Built for fat loss, it's super simple, and it keeps you sane as well because you get that extra treat as well. And you can switch things up weekly to avoid boredom. But once you actually start sticking to this structure, you'll never have to overthink of what to buy at the grocery store ever again. And even if you batch up 2 or 3 of these protein sources, your weekday meals are gonna feel super automatic. So next time you do your grocery shopping, don't wing it. Try the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. It's one of the easiest ways to stay lean, save time, save money, and enjoy your food. And if you found this helpful, hit subscribe, give this video a like, and comment meal prep if you want me to make a full meal prep video using this exact method.